Fit like Abdi, Danny Min here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on the Around the World in Time series. We're still on the Grand Junction Railway, sort of Chester, Crewe to Birmingham section, where today we're going to add a bit of freight. Now, if you look up at the top right hand corner here, we've got some missing resources. So recently I downloaded the beta version of the new update that's coming to sort of try it out. I also wanted to do a bit of damage control on mods that were basically defunct due to things that have happened with the new update. So most of the maps I have created, I have got something like this. So resource errors detected, which may be caused by missing or defect mods. Check the std out.txt for detailed information. Right, so I've actually eliminated a few of these. There were a few buildings that were incompatible with the new update. I have scoured the maps for where they are. I managed to actually, from the name of the file, know which buildings they were exactly. But we've still got a couple of reference materials not found, which may be bad. Because those materials are for like walls and buildings, etc. So we might just have some invisible buildings floating about with some windows and a roof, maybe with no walls. So 3 reference ground textures not found. So there were a couple of ground textures that were missing. I perused the map. I've managed to find one of them. One of them was like a cobblestone paved texture. I don't know exactly where that is all missing from because I've used it quite a lot. So the game will load, it will run. No vehicles seem to be defective as of yet, and all the industry packs that I've installed seem to be working just fine. As you can see, the cities here now want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. It's working sort of a-okay for me thus far. Now what I've not added is these. So there's little waypoints. It's not that. So there are little waypoints, right? To align like a station. Rush marker. Is it in signals? Track construction. Look underground. That's cool. Building. No. So there's a little waypoint that you can add, and it adds like whistles, so that your train will sound its horn as it's sort of passing a road or something, etc. I do believe I have these are little mile markers. They're actually in Chinese, but they're pretty cool. But yeah, I can't see the one. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, your train should sound its whistle as it goes along. So today we're going to add freight. Now we're going to do 2 things. One, we're going to do mail, because that was one of the staples of the Grand Junction Railway, as it had the mobile sorting office. So basically a bunch of guys in some boxcars sorting out mail as the train cruised down the line. We're also going to do coal as well. So I've set up this coal mine up here. It's going to deliver coal, and we're going to bring that round and back this way into Crewe. So we've got a few things here. We've got the Crewe gasworks. I've got a construction materials plant as well. The rest of it is just sort of asset buildings, which is fine. So we can deliver a few things. Now the trucks have all been set up because they are a nightmare for mail. For example, you have to configure the line so that they pick up unsorted mail and take sorted mail and take it to a sorting center, and then take the sorted mail away. And there's a certain way that you have to do it, and if you don't do it correctly, they will not work. So it's kind of complicated. It just takes a minute. Once you've done it like a few times, you'll get used to it. I've also set up this, so Crewe Gasworks is going to deliver fuel via truck into the city here, and yeah, that's what we're going to focus on today. So we have the actual first trains ready to go. I've named them. So the first one is the coal face. You do not have So these need the little boxcar wagons, which I can get, and I'm actually launching these first, so let's do this. We need cargo. It's in all. Actually, you can only find these in all, and they look like... What do they look like? There's a sort of 4 variants. Is it in here? Yeah, the light goods van. So this will take 4. It will only take sorted mail. Nah, it takes unsorted mail as well. Okay, so we want a ton of these. I just want 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that gives me a capacity of 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, modify. Yeah, right. So we've got the letter and the stamp, and then we've got the coal face. These are all sort of generic British 040s, generic wagons. We'll sort of class them as third-party railway users. But what we're going to do, because the letter and the stamp are running mail, we're going to run them first. So this will be freight train, crew to Birmingham, mail. So, the moment of truth. Is this going to work? Now, it's going to be super duper laggy. Or it gets going. There we go. And then we're back up to 120 FPS. So, another thing I noticed when adding... Oh yeah, there's textures missing from here. Okay, this should have all been... This was done. Okay. I wonder what texture that actually was. You are a great distance away from your wagons there, my friend. So I'm going to change you. Even though you look very shiny and nice, I am going to change you for something else. Right, so I just need to remove that. I did wonder, that did look a bit strange. So when you go in here, you've got this, and it's got all of them stacked up. I think we should basically just go for that. Modify. Yeah. Okay, now you are good to go. So he is on his merry way, and it will take him some time to get down to the other side. So the route for this is... It is going to stop at Dudley as well. Now, one of the rules of the mail for this is that they will only produce unsorted mail once they start to get goods, etc. Which is kind of annoying. There is 2 different mods. So if we go down here and type in mail, we get the mail sorting office, which is the one I selected. So this will take unsorted mail and produce mail. You then go around and deliver the sorted mail around your towns and cities. There is another one that just creates post. And this is the Postal Distribution Center. All this will do is produce sorted mail, which is fine. I want it to take mail in both directions. So I may have to set this up also. So here he goes onto the main line. Now, as I was saying with the trucks, see, there you go. There's the new mod that allows them to go into any platform, any free platform that's available. So that may come in handy later. So what we are going to do is you're going to load sorted mail, you're going to unload unsorted mail, and you're going to load and unload. Now I want this to continuously be picking up unsorted and loaded mail. So that's fine. Dudley might be a bit different. No, it's the same actually. So load that and unload that, unload that and unload that. Excellent. And Birmingham is the same. If you've got that available to load, load it. If you've got this available to load, load and unload it. Right, so they are, or should be, good to go. Where are you, my friend? Okay, so you are going to Birmingham. You're going to Dudley first. I suppose that is sort of a-okay. You can jump on board. This looks kind of cool with all the sort of wagons and stuff to the side. There is a large freight / wagon staging area just to the south of Crewe. So this will be nice. I still need to fill this with a bit more assets. I'm going to put 2 trains on this line. Sort of like passenger trains or wagons or something. Ready to go. There we go. So passing the freight yard. You can see the industries in the background, which is kind of cool. There you go. Excellent. Right, so he is on his way. Now what we'll do is, while he's on his way, we can set another train to leave. And we'll set the coal face to leave. We'll get him, because he goes on a different route. We are going to have to change you up, unfortunately. Yeah. I only want to change that. Okay, so add that. Modify. Okay, so he is now good to go. But Coalface is going on line 1. And this is going to be our first coal delivery. Now, as he comes out, I do have plans. So, get rid of the stations. Just give me the industries. So we've got a sawmill up here. We have a forestry area down there. This is not Maltby. This is Chester. So that is a clue to what's coming next. In the next episode, we're going to do the Chester to Crewe Railway, and I'm possibly going to have it go up by Kidsgrove, maybe down to Stockton-on-Trent. And we're also going to add in the same episode the Stourbridge line, on a line that goes from Stourbridge to Dudley, and perhaps maybe peels off and goes to Wolverhampton. I think that might be nice. I gave up on the water. It was driving me absolutely crazy. What I do is I will hopefully continue this all the way down to where the water is here. And what I'll do is when there's a huge change in elevation, I will possibly add a dam, because we have the dam mod installed. So over here as well, we are creating steel and more fuel. And I want that pushed over into Wolverhampton, so we can get fuel delivered there. I also want to deliver more coal down to the briquette factory. We can get more steel and slag made over here, which you can use for our brickworks up at the top at Crewe. There are quarries, other coal mines and iron ore mines littered around the area. They will be connected over time. That they will. So this one's kind of cool, but I'm going to wait till later to get this connected. We're going to use the cat dump trucks, but obviously they do not appear for some time. Now, where is Coalface? Coalface is heading down this way. Excellent. So we're going to jump on board Coalface. He's just got these generic wagons. I was going to use cauldron wagons, but I thought I'd maybe perhaps change it up. Eventually all this will change to the London North Western Railways, and that will be awesome because we'll be able to change it up. There is also the trucks for the private haulers, their own wagons, so we can use them as well. Now this will be, I've not named this because I didn't actually know what to name it. It's going to Crewe Goods Transfer, and what is the name of this? Kidsgrove Coal Mine. Now it says Kidsgrove Coal Mine. Yeah, because you're classed as Kidsgrove as well. There might be another town or city added in here. I'll have a look on the old Google Maps and see what is in that area. If you guys know what is just sort of like south of Crewe and Nantwich and sort of southwest of Kidsgrove or west of Stoke-on-Trent, you can let me know. Maybe you're from there and it's a little town or village that I can add. Yeah, so maybe just change this to line 1. So it's a freight train. So we've got actually got a decent naming convention for this map. And it's annoying because it's the only map that I've used it for. I am going to go around all the maps and change everything. So it's a freight train. And it is going from Kidsgrove Kids Grove coal to crew transfer. Goods transfer. Right, there we go. So that is ready to go. I need to also change your color to red because you're a freight train and the freight lines are in red. We also have postal distribution services. So post route, and that goes round the city and it will deliver stuff, hopefully. But we'll jump on this guy because this is a new section of track. We'll maybe double speed it. There's a lot of steam coming from the front of this train. It's very shiny. You can tell that it's new. I think these do age and deteriorate over time, so that will be kind of cool. But up the hill it goes. I need to figure out as well, there's an issue with the passenger trains. So what is happening is one of the trains has quite a slow top speed, of which the others can surpass. So they're all sort of bunched up together, stuck behind the train that is in front. Now, instead of removing that train, what you can do is limit the track speed to the top speed of that train and then hold each train at a station so they space out more and then let them run again. And then the faster trains will not be able to gain on the slower train. They may make little gains over time because they may have faster acceleration, and if they've got faster acceleration they are going to get up to that top speed faster than the slower train will, but it will take them a monumental amount of time to catch up with the slower train. Now I don't know what to really add in here. I was going to add more sort of trees and bushes around this area. I kind of want something like a farm or something up here, just for the train to go past. Hopefully Kids Grove will sort of grow out in their direction. I think there's another place like just sort of around here, Ashford. Is it Ashford? I don't know. Let's have a look. I think I've still got no. Google Maps is gone. You can bring Google Maps back up. So type in Kids Grove. Kids Grove, town in England. Let's have a look. The Red Bull. What? There's an actual place called Red Bull. Really? Is that a thing? Yeah, so the train line sort of comes down and then it tunnels for a long time. That's a huge tunnel. Whoa. That is a huge tunnel. And then it goes down to Sandyford and Tunstall, Middleport, and then it heads down to Stockton-on-Trent. So this train, Coalface is on his merry way. I will stay with Coalface, actually. Yeah, so just south of here is Middleport, and I might actually add that because there is a large space sort of near it's after Stoke-on-Trent where the sort of large space was. I could still add it and add another passenger station in there and add a town in there once you've flattened it out and done stuff. No, because this is where, yeah, so this comes along and then it splits off and heads left. Yeah. So this is where it sort of splits away. And then the passenger trains can continue up that way. And then we're out literally into the wilderness here. So this is roughly where Middleport would go. I might actually add a town, a small town, just in here, because I think I can. And then, yeah, we'll add a station in there, and that will be Middleport. And then we can come down to, well, there's Middleport and Bradwell at the other side. What's the name of the station? Longport. So neither Bradwell or Biddleport's Longport, and then down to Stoke-on-Trent. Okay. That's that then. We will add that. It's Longport Station, but it's like Middleport and Bradwell at either side of it. That's strange. So there is literally a ridiculous amount of coal here. So maybe adding 2 trains to this line would be beneficial. And there you go, the coal is loaded. Well, hold on then, since you are there, my friend, what I'm going to do is, this is coal face, yeah, give me your manage vehicle. I'm going to duplicate you, and we're going to name this coal front. Is coal front a thing? What is coal front? It's like the coal face, isn't it? So I'm just Googling it. Coal front. Coal front. Thoroughbred stallion. It's a thoroughbred stallion apparently. At the coal face. Wiktionary. Chalk face, coal face, front line, day on day, hands on. Now you know what? Let's name this one Digger, because miners dig. They dig tunnels. There we go. Digger. Digger is en route. Is Digger en route? Push plate. Digger's en route, and he's on his way back. Excellent. So we've got Coalface and Digger both running the line there. Excellent. Now you are losing a phenomenal amount of money. That is okay. It's weird. I'm getting like a lot of blurriness when I come out here, and it's not normally as bad as that. I think the update has played a few issues. As I was saying earlier, I have my graphics card set on a profile for Transport Fever 2, so I can record it at 2K 120 FPS. And when loading each map for the first time, I got internal errors while having that updated, that overclocked graphics state in action. So I think the update is playing a few havoc with a few things than just mods. But obviously this is the beta of the update. The actual one, the actual update itself does not appear till May. So there's some time. I've managed to do a bit of damage control as well, which is phenomenal. It makes me happy because I can continue on the series. I was really dreading the fact that I may have to start from the beginning again, and that would have been bad for oh so many reasons. Let's head down this way. Who are you? You're Birmingham. So I would imagine that our mail train is some ways away down here. Yeah, they're all stocked up together. I'm going the wrong way. Well, hold on. I want the freight. Freight. Huh. Yeah, this is another issue as well. You must have these on to click on that. Right, where are you? Oh, Letter, you're there. Okay, Letter, my friend. You still don't have anything, unfortunately. Right, let's double time you. They might not have anything because there's no goods being delivered in the actual towns themselves. I don't know if that is potentially an issue. We shall see. Right, so you're heading down. There are a few people on the roads there. I will have to sort of flesh this area out with stuff. Maybe some plants in here. Might even get a farm or something in this area once I've flattened out that section. there's still a lot of work to do. We're probably one or two more episodes on this map, and then we'll jump back to the Liverpool-Manchester Railway map, and where I've completed the Runcorn Gap Railway, St Helens to Runcorn Gap Railway, and then after that, I don't know, we sort of scoot on a bit. We go straight to, I think it's 1848. There are lots of the railways I can build, but I'm only going to build the railways out as mods. Mods appear for them. So if there's no mod for that railway, until a mod for that railway appears, that's when it'll be built. So what do you have? Birmingham, right, you're only showing me passengers. Yeah, so if I zoom out, because I've left, yep. Right, so there's nothing there. That's okay, I'm not worried about that yet, because I think it is having the little issue where nothing is being delivered to these towns. Do you want fuel? You do. Everybody wants fuel. See, I can get fuel out there. That I can. But what I want to do as well is leave some of these areas, especially this one. I want like a little narrow gauge railway track to come from the port here and sort of head down to Wolverhampton to deliver. It's not Bricket though, is it? Yeah, the fuel. There's fuel there. We can also take fuel from up here in Crewe, but later on this will all be overcome by trucks. Trucks will be able to fill in the gaps. Right now it doesn't really work because horse and cart is dead slow, as we know. So this is that one. Okay, so you are going on to there. Right, so we've got our two coal trains that are running nicely. I wonder if Coalface has actually managed to get in. But here's the stamp, and the letter is on its way back. The letter of the law. Right, what we can do is though, check this. Right, so still no mail has been transferred here yet. If we click on this, stored 0. Yep, so none of that is working. So what I will show you is this, right? So if I pick a building, here you've got everything, right? So these guys will, they want to receive sorted mail. Right now, none of them are producing unsorted mail, because I believe that you have to deliver goods to the city in order to get them, sort of rolling in. Now what I might do is, these guys want coffee for reasons unknown. I suppose a lot of people would like coffee, but what we'll have to do is possibly add like a coffee factory in here and just have it be transported round. That can be a thing that we can do. Let's go back to streets. I want you to be connected out there, because I do want Crewe to basically connect all the way up to this side. Maybe add a road in there. Yep, add a road in there. So the game can do this on its own, but I am doing it for the game. Wait, what just happened there? It's gone up a level. So this might actually be working. No, you've not selected any mail yet. Okay, that's fine. Right, so we are waiting for... There's Coalface. Wow, Coalface got back fast. There is fuel here, which is nice. So they'll start to get fuel. That will only work for the industries though. I think they need commercial goods in order to start producing mail. Also, once you start producing industrial and commercial goods, you'll also start to get waste. And then we'll have to create like a waste dump. Unfortunately, it's a recycling center, so it's fairly new age, and that's something that would have been considered back in the 1800s. But at least we know the fuel is working. And we've got 2 trains on that. I kind of want to see the mail working. That's my biggest. Alright, so you still got 0 of 40. You are letter. And you still got 0 of 40. Yeah, I do believe they need a commercial good of some type. So what do they actually want? What is editor? So right now they want coffee beans. Can I give you something that's more appropriate, like food or meat or alcohol? Briquette. See, I can actually get briquette to them, because there is briquette, a briquette factory down here. Now it's not producing a massive amount. I really need sort of this train up here to be better. But in order to get an influx of coal, what I might do is take coal down from here and take it all the way down to there, because we will be connecting that up at some point. Yeah, you'd have to connect it to that line. This is going to come down here anyway and come around here. Yes. This also wants coal, so this may be stealing coal. Okay. We'll figure it out. If I can get them briquette, that will be fine. Actually, I will take that. But there you go. The first 2 industries are up and running. It's going to take me a long time to sort that out, but I will get it sorted. Right now, I'm just happy to have the actual mail trains and the coal trains running, so it doesn't just look like a sea of freight trains permanently on the go. So there we go. Yay, where's your driver is there. Looked like he disappeared for a second. So yeah, it's nice to have freight running on the lines. It makes it look more authentic, and yeah, it sort of breaks up the sea of infinite passenger trains. And I like these little generic 040s, and we're sort of moving into this design now, rather than having the pistons sort of working at the top. So yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. As always, if you did watch this, oh look, there's a letter and stamp together. Excellent. Yeah, so as always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, by all means, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you would like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Min. This has been Transport Fever 2 on the, well, I suppose the Grand Junction map at the moment. That's been it for me, and I will catch you later.